Hello. Welcome Raiders as well, thank you. Let me do a shout out. Bread Botnik. I'm doing art. Yo, you are also doing art. I'm doing art, you're doing art. Good times. Anyway, welcome everyone. It is Tuesday, July 4th, 2023. We're here. Some drawing. I'm gonna be doing some drawing as usual on Tuesdays. Let me go to my redeems page. There's your T-pose. Welcome Defins, welcome Stream Elements. It looks like Stream Elements is broken. It doesn't say what I'm streaming, but I am streaming. Welcome Yurga, welcome Bread Botnik, Zoli, Marklar. Everyone's here. Alright, yeah, it's July 4th. It is American Independence Day. For those of you unfamiliar, this is the Day of Independence of the United States. It's when we declared independence from the Britain. You guys know Britain. The UK, England, same thing. It's basically the same thing. Do I feel freer today? It's like really hot today. It was like raining a lot earlier in the day. It's kind of unpleasant. The humidity is pretty high. I don't know. I haven't heard any fireworks today though. Anyway, I think what we're gonna do today, we're gonna have the usual gesture drawing at the beginning, and then once I fill up the canvas, I'll just do some other art. I might draw something like to use as a thumbnail for the collab this Saturday. And I was also thinking maybe I should have thumbnails in general, you know, of the games that I'm playing. Just draw like a Mario 3D World thumbnail, like a Dark Souls thumbnail, collab thumbnail, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna pull up a line of action. This is the website that we use for gesture drawing. There it is. See, big fan of America. I need to be angsty about my country. Found a lot of things to love about it outside of the stereotypical reasons. Like what? What's the best part? We're gonna talk about America today. You guys enjoy America? What's your favorite thing about America? Also, welcome Stanley. Welcome Escapade. Okay, we're gonna go to class mode, cover models, all genders, ages, adult. What kind of session? Class mode, 1 hour. Burgers, artistic diversity and creativity. The people streaming from there. There's many things. There's a lot of things to like. There's a lot of things not to like. You know, you ever think about that? But we don't focus on that today. Welcome Soli as well. Yeah, happy 4th to you. May the 4th be with you. Sorry, July the 4th be with you. Proximity to good Mexican food. Yeah, but like, wouldn't that be like something to like about Mexico though? I like America because it has food from other regions. I guess that is still a valid reason. It's got a lot of different foods. Welcome, Props Not Jack. It's mostly true if you live in like certain areas though. Like if you live in like, you know, New York, there's a lot of different types of food from many different cultures. If you're like in the middle of the country, probably not so much. If you're in like Iowa or something, or Idaho, what really is there, right? American Mexican food is distinct from Mexican food. That is also true. Same for like Americanized Chinese food. American sushi. There's differences. Anyway, we've gone like a minute into this and we haven't started drawing it. This is always the issue at the start of these streams. Maybe I should restart this. I'm gonna start this over. American barbecue is also good. Haven't had that in a while. Hold on, I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna restart this, okay? Because we already skipped 3 different things and didn't even draw it. California roll. Do you know the California roll? Wasn't that like invented like in Canada or something? It's not even a Californian thing. It's like associated with America, and it's like based on Japanese food, but it's invented in Canada. I think so. That's what I remember. I don't know if that's true. I could have just made that up. But I feel like I, at some point, learned that. At some point. Me, when I use the same words in a sentence multiple times. At some point, I learned that at some point. Probably. Me, probably. Okay, wait, is this a 1 minute pose? Did I mess up the settings? Hold on. I feel like normally it starts off with like a 30-second pose. I think I changed something. Or did it reload? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Let's see, though I might do it a lot as well though. For what? California roll? Let me redo this. I think I chose the wrong mode. Oh, I chose all the same length. Okay, class mode, 1 hour. That's what I meant to do. Oh yeah, repeating words. I do that. That's a common thing to do. Everyone does it. I do it. You're doing it. German chocolate cake is American too. Yeah, wasn't it invented by a guy whose last name was German? Isn't that kind of funny? Imagine the California roll was invented by someone who had the last name California. That's not what happened, but what if it was? Like Hamburg, it's based on the region of Hamburg. Okay, I made this too big. You know what? I don't like this one. We're gonna skip to the next one. Jazz. So it is indeed very American. There were so many American things, guys. So much about America. Got food, got other stuff. Welcome, Cats. Thank you for the raid. I'm in the middle of drawing a thing, but I will shout you out very soon. Welcome, Vestox. Welcome, Cats. Welcome, JC Rouser. We're doing gesture drawing today. Happy 4th of July to you as well. The 4Kids, you guys remember that one? They did have a 4Kids July 4th celebration song. Also, welcome Marcial Ardor. Do I like jazz? I think it's fine. It's okay. I don't dislike it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna shout you out now. Welcome, Delicious Smile. Cats, Hans, Kodal. You were also doing art. Dang. We had several raids today. Yeah, and they were all doing art. So I realized I want to greet raiders as a chatter since it seems like a fun thing to do. Hello raiders, welcome. We had a good art stream. Hopefully you drew many things or one thing very well. Or whatever, I don't know. They did a report on Duke Ellington's biography in 7th grade. It was one of the most meaningful things I got out of grade school. What? I don't even know who that is. Is that a British guy? The fun art stream, I went on 3 different tangents, only drew a tail. What the? Tail of what? Dragon tail? Dragon D's Tales? You guys remember the PBS show Dragon Tail? Yeah, that was a show. Gender med version. Oh wait, yeah, I think I saw. I didn't watch the stream, but I saw the title of the stream, and I do remember that being the title. That's cool. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully the tail was good. Hold on. This suggested drawing session is not going well. I'm like not drawing fast enough. Okay, got the leg over here, another leg this way. Okay, okay. As a viewer who isn't too knowledgeable on arts and listens to art streams as if they were Zatsudan, this sounds like a good art stream. From a Zatsudan perspective, maybe. Wait, we keep getting the same model over and over again. It's the same person. Where's the variety? It's pretty good. He wrote a take the A Train. Is that the New York A Train? Is that a book? Is that a poem? Is that a book? I'm gonna assume it was a book. I don't know, this sucks. I feel like I've gotten worse over time. If you go back to like my first gesture drawing stream of recent history, I feel like I did much better than I'm doing now. One of the most popular jazz stand. Oh, it's a music thing. I don't know why I thought it was a book. Yeah, you were talking about jazz, and I was just like, is that a book? The A Train. I have vague knowledge of jazz standards. Autumn Leaves, right? That's one of them. That's that's the only one that I know. No, there's other ones. Wasn't there the other ones? You guys know, I don't know. It's probably number one. Yeah, what is number two? What's the second best one? I feel like if you name them, I probably know it. I've probably heard of it. What's number 3? What's the top 20 jazz standards? There was a time when I would get recommended videos on YouTube of street performers in Italy. And there was like there's random tourists that would show up in Italy. And there were the people playing music on the streets. But then like the tourists would just join them. And it's like, it's cool how they can interact even though they don't speak the same language. Just because they know the jazz standards and then they could just play. Oh yeah, Fly Me to the Moon, right. They're just out there improvising and it's cool. It's not the first one you will learn to play, I see. Jazz sounds complicated. I mean, music in general, I guess. It's hard. I don't know how to play music. I did try at some point. And then I decided it's too hard, so then I just gave up. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's like a lot of things, you know? You gotta be willing to put in the effort. Me not willing to put in the effort just because I knew it would take a long time. But I'm sure I could have. If I had the patience, I'm sure I could learn music. It's just I would rather be doing other things. Me when I'm not immediately good at things. I can't believe I'm not good at this thing. I'm gonna quit. And then I quit. Let's see, All the Things You Are. I don't think I've heard of that one. Just play rhythm games? Yeah, but then you need to be good at the rhythm games. I have no interest in improving at rhythm games either. Although there was a period of time when I was really into rhythm games. But I feel like my reaction speed is like not that good. It's also the reason why I'm not that good at FPS games and like sports. It's because my hand-eye coordination is like it's not that good. It's a bit delayed. And you kind of need that if you're trying to do rhythm games. FPS games. Reaction speed. That's not for me. It's too advanced for me. Just started this new hobby. I'm not a master at it. Guess it's time to die. No. Can't believe. Kind of Blue by Miles Davis. Jazz. I'm sure if I heard it, I probably would recognize, like, at least maybe. Just like hearing the name, I don't recognize the name. They're standards for a reason. All right, let's see. This guy is sitting. It's kind of hard to see the forms in this guy because he's just sitting. You know, this angle. There's not too much going on here. You don't need reaction speed for rhythm games. You match the rhythm, just put down your fingers at the right time. I mean, you kind of, sort of still need reaction speed. I don't know. I guess it could still be delayed. I don't know. I was like okay at some rhythm games. But I wasn't. It's like some of them they're really hard, okay? I recently got a recommended, like, I forget if it was like a tweet or a video on YouTube of a guy playing, I think it was like Project Sekai, the mobile game, the rhythm game. But he was also doing the brain training exercises on his DS on another screen. I mean, he wasn't doing that well in the rhythm game, but it was kind of cool seeing him solve like math puzzles. It's like doing math problems at the same time. His score at the end of it wasn't that good, but it was kind of cool to see, right? It does sound cool. Play Mine Mine. Oh, that's a washing machine rhythm game. I used to play DJ Max Technica. It was an arcade game where you poke dots on a screen. That was cool. You'd have to go to like an actual arcade to do it. And I had a good time. And then they closed down the arcade because arcades in the US are not really, it's not really that much of a thing anymore. And then they closed it down and I never played it ever again. Okay, you have this lady, her hand is going up. She's looking. Bam. Yeah, arcades are not even a thing anymore. It's fun like going to Japan and then seeing like all these arcades that are still active. You don't have that in the US anymore. But they are starting to shut some of them down in Japan, unfortunately. There are like some pretty famous arcades have shut down in the past few years. Mostly due to like COVID, you know, the traffic isn't as high as it used to be. Things like that. I always wanted to give arcade rhythm games a go. The thing is that you gotta be prepared to spend like quite a bit of money. Cause it's like you pay like $1, like one, I guess it's like 100 yen for like 2 or 3 songs. And it's like if you want to get good at the rhythm games, you gotta spend like a lot of money to get your money's worth, to play a lot. The one in the seemingly rundown building, for example. Which one? I don't know. But yeah, it's fun. I feel like when I went to Japan, the only rhythm game I kind of played was Aikatsu, and it's barely even really barely even a rhythm game. It's mostly like you play it, you get like a card printed out. It's got your character on it. That's mostly what it is. But there were a lot of rhythm games. The first time I went, I think most of the people that I went with are like huge rhythm game fans. They would go to like rhythm game competitions and like things like that in California. And so they would spend a lot of their time at arcades. They were playing like Sound Voltex and what, I don't even know what Tuning them, a bunch of other games. Aikatsu has a rhythm game. Yeah, that's the main thing about Aikatsu. That's the first thing. What am I saying? Aikatsu is primarily an arcade game that happens to have an anime. It's a rhythm. Apparently, Aikatsu, the rhythm game at arcades, it has one of the most strict timing windows of any arcade rhythm game ever. It's intended for children though, but the maps aren't that hard. But the main draw of it is not the rhythm game. It's the fact that it's a rhythm game, but after the end of it, you get to print a card of your character. You have an original character in the game, and you get to unlock clothing. You get to have like stats and stuff like that. It's cool. You could scan the cards. There's like a QR code on it. You could bring it up. You could scan the card, and then your character in game is wearing the clothing. You could go to special events. They'll give you cards. You can just use them on your character. It's cool. I would recommend it. They want to buy a Street Fighter cabinet so bad. Which Street Fighter? The original, the classic Street Fighter. Yeah, Aikatsu's good. I enjoy it. Very, very cool game. A lot of adults do like it because of the story and music. Soli, did you watch the recent movie? That was cool. That was definitely, I feel like that was definitely not intended for kids. It was intended for like adults or like kids who grew up watching the original and then now they're like in their 20s now. You got to see. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you went to Japan. So cool though. It was neat. They were like drinking. What the frick? The recent movie. Did I watch an anime? One of my friends shared it on Discord. The DVD or Blu-ray came out. He purchased it. And I watched it. It was nice. But yeah, I guess technically, yeah, I guess I did watch anime for the first time in like years. Oh god. What the heck is this? I just zoomed out. It happens on iPad sometimes. You accidentally trigger like a gesture and suddenly all of your apps are shown. But yeah, it was cool. Okay, this guy's sitting on a chair. Definitely nostalgia for adults. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it because if in case anyone was interested in watching it. No, it's probably everyone who's probably interested has already seen it. Yeah, Mahjong is there. You see the pod. Okay. Yeah, you think about like Aikatsu came out like 10 years ago, the anime, and like it's intended for children, but like if you think about like a 10-year-old who watched Aikatsu when it first came out, they're now like 20 years old. And they're like in college and all that, and you're like, holy frick. They grew up on this thing. This movie's for them. You know, they get to grow up with the characters. I think that's neat. I think that's cool. They got stuff. There's stuff for everyone. Anyway, yeah, that's it. 5 years from now, we'll see an Akari. Yeah, I don't even know. What are they gonna keep doing this? Everyone's gonna grow up. You're like, check it out. These are the characters you used to know. Now they're in their 20s, and they're drinking. They're drinking so much alcohol. Is that spoilers? No, that's not spoilers. I didn't say anything. But yeah, it's cool. It's neat. It was shocking. Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. People who don't want to hear Aikatsu spoilers. Basically, okay, you tune out. Don't listen, okay? Basically, the movie had like a time skip, and it's like they're older now, but like they're like grown up, and they're drinking. They're freaking like, how did they have this? Is like a kids thing. They're gonna have Or yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it. I mean, I'm sure if you're an Aikatsu fan, you probably already know. If you follow like Aikatsu fan artists, they've probably drawn the character's time skip to drinking. Welcome Hamflow. Welcome Nutritious. It's crazy. It's crazy the stuff that they're doing. Anyway, that's it. That's cool. It is like really humid. Extremely humid. Like unpleasantly so. I probably need to like install like an air conditioner soon. Cause it's starting to be that time of year, you know? Anyway, this pose is kinda hard to draw. Precures having grown-up sequels for old shows too. Oh yeah, that is... Yeah, oh yeah, you can unpause, yes. Best stocks, do you care about Aikatsu? Surprising to me. Oh yeah, I think they did, yeah, they did announce like a Precure thing. I'm not really into Precure, but I remember someone talking about how they announced like a new Precure series that was like the old stuff. And then the old characters, but they're grown up. Japanese government showing off drinking in kids anime. Can't believe it. You care about any and all spoilers? What if you never plan on watching it, huh? So this guy's out here. Why does Akari keep showing up? You see on the bottom left? Why is she there? I purchased the DLC, okay? Denchi, I bought the DLC. Why is she there? I paid money, okay? Why is that happening? Watch Aikatsu tomorrow? You should. You should do it right now. Okay, next pose. Snape underscore Dumbledore. Can't believe he would do that. Can't believe Snape would underscore anyone. Out here scoring under. What about overscore? Snape destroys. Solid Snape. Liquid Snape. Solidus Snape. They're all here. Kari shows up so you won't feel lonely. Denchi needs the money. I paid the money, okay? It's there. Like, I could have asked Denchi for a code, because I'm sure he would have provided, but I paid money, okay? I paid the $7 or whatever the value is. It's on sale, by the way. It's on sale as we speak. If you wanted VTube Studio DLC, but you didn't want to pay full price, you can buy it right now. The Steam sale, 50% off all products for the duration of the sale. There's also merch. You go check out the merch, okay? I drew some of it. I don't get paid extra if you buy the merch, so there's really no reason for me to advertise it. But you could purchase it if you wanted. Let's see, for me to watch Aikatsu, someone would have to sit me into a watch along that goes for a year. I think this is how most new people get into Aikatsu. I don't know. They were like re-airing the series some time ago, like on Japanese TV. And people that had watched it, they were doing watch-alongs. They were like, yo, remember this episode? Actually, that's when that was like the last time I watched anime. I used to, like, as the show was airing, the reruns were airing, I was like illustrating, I was making an animation every week for a different scene. And it was nice. And then I got tired of it. Just like, man, having to do one animation every week, that's like a lot of effort. And then I stopped. But it was cool while it lasted. I'm afraid to create a Steam account. I'll go broke. You don't have a Steam account? Do you not play video games? Do you mostly purchase console games? Do you have an Epic Games Store account? They had it put on YouTube episode by episode too. Yeah, that was also a thing. When they show stuff on TV, at least like the Bandai shows, I think they'll put it on YouTube. I think it's like a region lock though. I had like a VPN. I had to VPN into Japan to have it show up on YouTube. But that's how I would watch the episodes as they aired. So you won't go broke if you limit yourself to 3 or 4 big games, or 3 or 4 games for a big sale. You could do what I do, just play a bunch of indie games. Those are usually pretty cheap. Just buy a bunch of games and then never really get around to playing them. I'm about to buy like 2 more games today. Or whatever. Console only? Are you a PlayStation or Xbox or Switch? Wait, but the Steam Deck is a console. You can get a Steam Deck. Does it count as a console? I guess it doesn't. It's not really a console. Vita? What am I getting? But just some indie games. I forget the titles exactly. There's one recently called like... It was like a mushroom. Was it like Come Home Shumi or something? Mushy? Mushroom. There's like a mushroom. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild. Every game has this sort of thing where you have like a stamina bar that's like a circle. And then you have like a character and they have like a parachute. I saw someone playing it today. Why does Akari keep showing up? Why are you here? What is she doing? Hold on. Is there something in the settings? VTube Studio? No? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, Smushy. I think it used to be called like Shumi Come Home or something. But they changed the name. I guess they changed the name of the character to make it more like a mushroom-like. Tired of the Breath of the Wild genre. It's not really the genre. It's sort of like they incorporated 2 systems from it. The hang gliding system, I guess the parachuting system, and the stamina system. Like Little Gator Game had that system as well. I'm sure there was like another one that was similar. But I'll probably get that one. And then there's one called like something of Lana. It's like a side-scrolling game. Apparently it's pretty easy. Some people were complaining the game was too easy, but I'm like, that's what I want. I like that it's easy. Welcome, X Job. Akari, what are you doing? Maybe we have to crop her out. This didn't happen on my other Steam account. It messed up. Let's say, didn't like Breath of the Wild much. I like Tears of the Kingdom a lot more. I agree, I don't need any more though. It's not the same though. They just have... Or, I mean, it's not the games that I'm talking about. They just have different systems that are popularized by Breath of the Wild. But there's no combat, right? It's just exploration, climbing things. Okay, this pose is pretty long. We got 3 minutes left on this pose. Welcome, X-Jump. Yeah, that Gator game. I thought that was fun. That was a fun game. I've seen other people play it. Vine Sauce played it. I think he enjoyed it. I don't know. Maybe he enjoyed it. Only taking one aspect of it and fleshing it out. It's mostly like the exploration. Yeah, one of the better indies. At the end of it though, I was getting a bit impatient. I think just because like I had exactly enough content left to last one stream. Gator game is in 100+ hours of padding. Yeah, that was my issue with Breath of the Wild. It's too long. There's too much stuff to do. I need more of less optional things. That was my problem with Elden Ring as well. You can spend so much time just walking around. exploring. And then after a certain number of hours, you're like, that's fun, but also I just want to be done with it. And then I rush to the end, and then I find out I'm not strong enough. At least for Elden Ring. Too much stuff. Most of it was not that good. There's a lot of it's just a lot of empty space. It's too much. There should be less empty space. Games, they are too big. I mean, but it is still fun. Like, in the moment of playing it, it's like, wow, there's so much stuff to do. And then you're like, this is kind of cool, right? But then you get tired of it. Like, I wish there was less stuff to do. And also, yeah, at some point, it kind of like... The shrines in Breath of the Wild... I don't know. You don't really get that much from it. It's just like you get a check mark, you're like, ooh, here's something, here's a puzzle you can do. Sometimes you get like a weapon, but then the weapon breaks really easily. You're like, well, what's the point of this? There's no progression. All of the stuff is like temporary. There's no sense that like the stuff you were gathering actually mattered. But at the time of playing, it was cool. Better to end too early than overstay its welcome. Yeah, that's also true. See, weird how people see Dark Souls as kind of small. Always thought the game was huge. It's huge, but like... I guess it's like there's not much... I don't know how to describe it. There's not much padding. That's the thing. Everything is there deliberately. And that makes it feel a bit smaller. You don't have like vast landscapes, empty space. You ever play a game and think, all of this is cool, everything I do matters? I've never thought that specifically. Dark Souls doesn't waste your time. No, what about the, the latter half of the game though? That's my problem. The first half of the game was cool. And then you get into the Demon Ruin and it's like, this sucks. There's no point for any of this. Yeah, the first half of the game, if they could just make the first half of the game, but like longer, then that's good. Interconnectivity of areas makes it seem small. That is true. They do wrap around on themselves. A lot of cool stuff happening in that game. The game ends at Ornstein and Small. Yeah, you did say that. When I was playing it, I think you were the one who kept saying that. I haven't played a real game in 6 years. What was the last real game you played? Dark Souls? Anyone out here playing Dark Souls? Here's an indie gem for you. Dark Souls. Not many people know about it. I think it's cool. I feel you should give it a try. Not enough people give Dark Souls a shot. You might look at it and be like, Dark Souls? What the? Who would ever play that? It's too dark. It's too dark. A Lego game. I don't think I've ever played any Lego games. Video games. Last real game I played was Final Fantasy VII, the original. Yeah, but was that recently or when it came out? Because there's a huge difference between saying the last game you played was this really old game from a long time ago versus like you could have played it last week. Zoe said, I tried playing Dark Souls. My mind went, I could probably grind this out and get good, but why? Stop. That's also valid. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't have to. But I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. GTA clones. Open world. I tried playing GTA, like one of the GTAs some time ago. think it was like GTA 4 or 3, I don't know. But I didn't enjoy it. I don't know, something about it just didn't seem like it's for me. Have I heard about the niche gem Sonic Unleashed? Is that the one where he becomes like a werewolf? It's like the moon comes out and he's like just becomes like a beast. Play of Lego Island. King's Quest 2. That is true. He did play King's Quest 2. I've beaten it 5 times. Wait, which one? Oh, Final Fantasy 7. But was it recently though? You didn't answer the question. Did you play Final Fantasy 7 recently? Later GTA suck. 4 is not a good intro to the series. It's good, it's just less accessible. I don't know, I played like, I think I've tried playing the original GTA, like in you guys remember gaming cafes or whatever they're called, where you go in there, they have a bunch of computers. They usually had like Counter-Strike and stuff like that, but one of the places that I went a long time ago, they had Grand Theft Auto. It was like the top-down one, I think the original one. I played it and it's like, whoa, there's blood in this game. What the? I'm like 10 years old. I can't play. I can't be playing this. But I didn't enjoy it. I don't think it's for me. Parallel universe where I'm a GTA role player. People do that, huh? People stream themselves in the game. They're like, hey, I'm a cashier. I'm just a guy. Now look at this dog. A reply to the whole, have you heard about Dark Souls? Wait, which one? Oh, Sonic Unleashed. Xenoblade 3, King's Quest, GTA. When you say played a real game, do you mean finish or play? Just play. You don't need to finish games. You could just be playing games and with no intention of like finishing them. There's like some games where you can't finish, right? Animal Crossing, you can't finish that game. That game is finished whenever you feel like you're done with it. I guess the recent Animal Crossing did kind of have an ending. Like the KK slider after you unlock him. I guess that is sort of the ending of the game, but like, you know, sort of, but also not really. One of the streamers I watch is visiting Japan, has been renting a room at a net cafe for $2 an hour to stream from. Yeah, some people, they basically live in these places. It's kind of wacky. $2. It also helps that the yen is not doing very well. So everything is like relatively cheap if you're like from the US. That's just how the world is nowadays. We live in a square meter place. Yeah, it's I mean, it's cheap though. It's wacky. It's so wacky. And I've also been recommended a bunch of videos recently of really small apartments in Japan. You guys seen those? They're tiny. They're so small. And yet, I feel like when I see them, some of them, I think like I could live in a place like that. It's not ideal, but like I probably could. Not as small as like a net cafe room, but they're pretty small. Haven't seen those. They're pretty interesting. You see how people make use of like how little space they have. It's like, well, how do you live like this? Where do you put your storage? Where do you put anything? But if you think about it, you don't really need that much to live, right? You have like a computer, a desk, a place to put your clothing, like a fridge, a sink, bathtub / shower. other stuff. I don't know. Internet cafe rooms are just a capsule, an open office with mattresses. Yeah, those are small. Those are tiny. Cole wants a bigger apartment. Yeah, but they're expensive. Places cost money. Yeah, that's the life we live now. Society. Just out here. Rent. I don't know. Okay, this gesture is someone is petting a dog. Sitting on a wheelchair petting a dog, but she's not looking at the dog. She's looking at her hand. Looking at her hand over here. The dog is over here. I don't know how to draw a dog. I have a big room, but my piano and instruments take up a lot of space. I'm tall, so I need a larger bed. It also depends where you live, because like, if you live in like a big city, it's hard to get a big place. But if you live like in the middle of the US, right? Like, land is pretty cheap. You could get like a really big house. The problem then is that you have to drive really far to get anything. That's the trade-off. Cost of living. Yeah, you need a car. That's too much. That's too much effort. Problem is being in the US. I think it's fine if you live in New York. It's nice. Like, I wouldn't want to live in the middle of the country. There's like nothing there. If you're shut in, you only need to drive once a week for groceries. I mean, yeah, but you would still need to drive though. Live in the most expensive place on earth, no cap, not New York. Or is that San Francisco? What is the most expensive place? Silicon Valley? I don't know. There's many places. The shut-in paradox. The further you get from the internet. Sorry, I just misread. Farther you get from the city, the worse your internet. Is that true though? Is that necessarily true? I'm sure they have good internet in some places. Singapore? Are those is Singapore expensive? I don't know. Zurich. What about Vancouver? Vancouver's pretty expensive. That's what I've heard, at least. You know, in Singapore, cars are really expensive, but they're not as necessary. Is Singapore the place that like banned gum, chewing gum, for like littering reasons? They didn't want people to chew gum because people just throw it on the floor. Or was that somewhere? Was that Malaysia? I don't know. I know one of the, some of those, some places out there. It might have been Singapore. Copper lines is hard enough in rural places. I can't, you guys, can you say rural? Such a weird word to say. Rural? Forget about fiber connections. You're most likely using satellite. Dang. Also, welcome Newtonia. Just out here saying things. What's the context of this? Southeast Asia is a wacky place. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of places there. Rural. Okay, next one. Got a lady, she's sitting down. She's got her hands crossed. They just tell me Dota terms as if I still understand. What is the context of this, Newtonia? You just show up in the stream, you start talking about other stuff. We're out here talking about, like, internet. Singapore and Malaysia are basically the same place in my headcanon. They kind of blend together. Like some places, some people when they do like GeoGuessr or stuff like that, they look at it and they're like, what the? This place looks so similar to this other place. Also, welcome, Kurosami BT, welcome. I'm gonna shout you out. Cassette Beasts. I think I've seen. Is that like the Pokemon game where instead of like a Pokeball, they're in cassettes? Well, hopefully you had a good stream. Whatever it was that you were doing. It was, I knew it. I know games sometimes. Indonesia and Malaysia are almost 1-to-1. They do seem pretty similar. Based on my lack of knowledge. Seems like a dangerous thing to say. I guess like in some ways they're similar. In some ways they're not. It is easy to just generalize though. Like, no, I think if it was language-wise, he would have said the languages, right? Indonesian and Malaysian. I think he means like maybe like the infrastructure of the country and like, you know, customs, I don't know. They were the same country for a while? Well, I guess that explains a lot. So Newtonia says, I was basement diving Russian streamers talking to them. It's funny that 9 out of 10 they use Dota terms. I don't know Dota. You guys know Dota? What's even the deal with Dota? Jungles? Bot lane? That's it. That's all the terms. Dota 2. So all I know of Asia is that they have the best looking street food. Yeah, those are some good videos on YouTube. Street food videos, it's good content. Stacking ancients, I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure that's a thing. Also, welcome to my. Yeah, stacking, ganking, mobs. We've done this before. We've been over this. I've already named every single MOBA term I know. I feel like I could make a lot of people happy if I managed to organize a Dota event with 10 players with exactly 0 experience. Got a couple of coaches, let them go at it. I'm sure that's been a thing. I'm sure they've tried that. It's like when they have like chess matches with people that don't know chess. They have like an experienced chess player be the coach, and then they just teach a player how to play chess. That's a thing. You could apply that to Dota, I'm sure. Also, welcome Yoga. Rated 800. I've never even played rated chess. Hey, you know, chess, it is a game in Clubhouse Games 51. Doing a collab this Saturday with ChocoJax. That could come up. We could maybe play chess. I don't know. That is indeed a game that's available. So one of the games. I feel like every time like VTubers play Clubhouse Games 51 and they play chess, chat always demands to see them play for them to play chess just so that they can suffer. Like, oh, VTubers, they suck at chess. No one knows how to play chess. Like, why do you want to watch this? Feels like something people would do at a LAN party. Did I know that chess is a musical? I did not know. What does that mean? It's fun in 51 because it plays serious music when you put someone in check. It's been a while since I've seen anyone play that game. Clubhouse Games 51, I mean. Look, I don't remember the music that well. I'm saying because Dota seems to come up a lot in streams. What? How are gRPC requests handled in Rust? There's a library called Tonic. You can look into that. That's how they're handled. It's handled the same way as other libraries. Can't do chess. Want to play chess with chat? Not really. I'm not really good at chess. Like, I know the base rules, but I don't know any, like... I don't know any good strategies. I think you should play weird games that nobody knows about. Don't I already do that, though? Catch and release. Bunch of indie games that I play occasionally. I do play a lot of games that people don't tend to play. Picross, yeah, so many people don't even play Picross. Also, this gesture drawing is not good. Okay, I should hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. Okay. I have hydrated. To play the most popular game, Minecraft. I did play that at some point. It was cool. Minecraft, pretty cool. Why does bonk flip the cup? Because when I get bonked, the mouth expression flips upside down. It turns into a frown. And since the cup is attached to the mouth, it flips upside down. That's just how it goes. It's just a nice side effect, you know? Alright, okay, we got this lady here. Alright, next one. We're gonna do the next pose. It's a 10-minute pose. We're almost done with the page. Okay, she's leaning back. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good 4th of July, whether you're American or not. Hopefully it's a good day for you. Didn't really do much today, as usual. Because like since it's a holiday, there's no updates from no one's working. So waiting for people to reply to job applications. But everyone has the day off. Ever since they changed the cave, I don't feel like playing Minecraft anymore. What did they change? You mean like the new update that made the cave generation more interesting? Completely forgot it was the 4th of July. Well, now you know. Why are we getting so many raids today? What's going on? Welcome, raiders. Shout you out. Shout out. Jade, Yo, Crypto. Yo, you were also doing art. 3 out of 4 raiders today were doing art. That's cool. Welcome, Glitchy Beta. Welcome, Snackoracko. Welcome, Nova Pantsu. Welcome, Jade. Everyone's here. What's going on? Why is everyone raiding today? Also, welcome, Random Asian Guy. Art fight. You know, that is a term I hear sometimes. I don't really know what it is. I think it's like a drawing thing. You draw someone else's original character and they draw yours or something like that. Got rabbits, bunnies. See, believe me, I do remember now. I'm doing some last minute shopping for a family gathering. Are you still going to be streaming though? Is there going to be Handflow stream? Tuesday, I'm gonna check the Hamflow Discord. Stream announcement channel. No stream today. Oh man. No Hamflow stream. What the frick? Man, now I can only watch ChocoJack's stream. Wait, she's not even streaming. Oh frick. Hamflow and ChocoJax aren't streaming today? What am I supposed to watch, huh? That makes no sense. I have to like watch, I have to like find someone else to watch today? It's messed up. Why didn't they consider me the viewer? Oh, let's see, you're basically let's see, you're basically on two teams. You attack by drawing a character from someone on the opposite team. Okay, I see it. That sounds fun. I've seen people participate in it. And I had no idea what it was until just now. What is Wolfie gonna do with his life now? I'm gonna have to find someone else to watch. It's messed up. I have to like find someone streaming. Someone that's not Hamflow or ChocoJax. Can't believe this. Can watch Ina VT. Ina from Hololive. Ina TV. Quick someone debut as a VTuber, so I have someone to watch today. I'm sure I'll find someone to watch. There's gonna be plenty of people streaming, probably. Hopefully. What if no one is streaming today? What if I end my stream and literally no one is streaming? Yeah, man. What am I supposed to do now? Should have kept streaming to get the Wolfie raid? No, but I raided you recently, though. I choose who I'm raiding based on the last time I raided them. I'm pretty sure I raided you, like, somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks ago. See, my following list is actually quite active right now. My following list is always really active. The thing is, though, I don't really watch everyone that I follow. Sometimes I'll like follow someone and I'll be like, this person seems cool. Love to check out their stream sometimes, but then like I just watch the same like 3 streamers all the time. Cause they're so consistent, right? ChocoJax and Hamflow, they always stream after my stream. And so as soon as I end my stream, I just tune into their stream. Like I don't need to think. Except for today. I have to think today. But like normally I'm just like, you know, why I don't need to check out these other people. There's like 2 or 3 people that I normally watch. And then I just watch them. Sometimes though, sometimes I'll tune in. Slowly going into full-on goblin mode, watch 7 streamers at the same time. Marklar says, pretty selective with my followers, probably less than 50 now. There is actually a limit on how many people you can follow on Twitch. I didn't know until I saw someone hit that limit and they're like, I'm following too many people. I need to unfollow a few of them. And I'm like, there was a limit? What the? But I'm probably nowhere close to hitting the limit. Yeah, there is a limit. I don't know what the limit is. It's something really high though. Somewhere in like the thousands. Maybe like 2,000. If you're following 2,000 people, it might prevent you from following more. I don't know. There's always a lot of people streaming. But I'll have to choose. I'll see. I'll wait the end of today after I'm done streaming. I'll be like, who's streaming? And then I'll take a look. Someday you'll watch every single one in the list for the last time. Probably won't even know it. What if it's today? What if today is the last time I watch any streams? There's no way. See, I like leaving people like in the recommended section. What do you mean? What does that mean? Still need to collect my thoughts about Dokumi. Thank God I journaled a little bit. Not everything is completely lost. Yeah, you can have content. You have stuff to talk about. You go to do interesting things so that you can talk about it on your streams. Anyway, I've been spending way too long on this one pose. It doesn't even look good. I don't even know. This is a very unnatural pose. There's a hand, it goes out. It shows recommended channels under follow. Oh, I see. I have that set to, what is it? Like, sorted by highest to lowest. But I always, like, when I send a raid, I have a bookmarklet that sorts them by the last time I raided them. So that's what I use. It chose not to follow those channels. Oh, I see. That's what you mean. This is, oh, these recommended channels. Right. Sometimes I see people in these sections pretty often, and I don't check out their channel. And then they raid me, and I'm like, wait a second, I've seen this person in my recommended. Like yesterday, I think one of the people, Denpa Fish, who raided me, well, she was not following this channel, and I was not following her channel. But she raided because, like, someone else that she wanted to raid ended up raiding me. And when she raided me, I was like, wait a second, I recognize this username. They always show up in my recommended. I've never checked it out. But there's a lot of channels like that. Channels that, like, I've never really watched their stream. I don't really know, like, what their content is like, but I've seen, like, I know what their VTuber model looks like because it would just always show up in my recommended feed. That's cool though. It's cool, the algorithm just presenting streams to you that I choose not to do anything about. Been looking at my recommended a lot recently. I used to do that, but I feel like now I'm following enough people that I don't really have the same inclination to watch new content anymore. Just watching the same people over and over. That's good enough to me. The Twitch recommends is actually more solid than any other recommended section. I think ever since they added, like, the VTuber tag, I feel like it's been a lot more relevant. Cause, like, before, what the frick? We're getting so many raids. Welcome, LoFam. Thank you for the raid. Genshin, you were playing Genshin Impact. Hopefully you had a good stream. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, Shez. Welcome, Fotato. Welcome, LoFam. Ice Winter. Hana V Yakuta. Xanthz. Explosion Nordtenia. Welcome. Hopefully you had a good Genshin stream, whatever you were doing. Hopefully it was fun. Let's see, Jade said, I somehow always out of people to raid even though I do that every stream. Just start following a bunch of people. Actually, I'm always surprised. Like, there are some streamers I watch where, like, at the end of their stream, they're always like, oh, no one, I'm not following anyone who's streaming right now, and then they just don't raid. I've never been in that situation. I always, like, there's always at least, like, 5 people streaming on my list at any time. Well, probably at least, like, 10 people. It's like, it's very common. Always Genshin, never Gensh out. What about Gen, like, another body part that is not the Shin, huh? What about the other? Twitch algorithm is built for the type of community VTubers have. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, compared to YouTube, it's much easier to find relevant streamers on Twitch compared to YouTube. It's pretty good unless I'm streaming off hours / days I have people. Yeah. I mean, I always stream at the same time, so like a lot of times it's like the same people. There are some people that I follow that I can never raid because our streaming schedules never line up. Or the other way around. There's people that can never raid me because they always stream after me. So I do always raid. I always ask Snacko if I don't know. Yeah, that guy. Good content, good streaming. See, I ended up following tons of VTubers because of the stream I did where everyone showed off their emotes. The stream, I do that a lot. People they'll just send their emotes along, and I guess them. But yeah, I do recognize sometimes when people use emotes from people. And I'm like, I've never followed them, but I know their emotes because people in my chat use their emotes a lot. And I think that's cool. See, Snacko says, I can never raid you, it makes me sad. What if you streamed early? What if you streamed at the same time? There are some times when people they'll stream specifically to raid someone. I know like Paper Bag sometimes when Karagi's having a special event. He starts his streams at like 3 a.m. But he'll like stream until Karagi streams, and I'm like, holy frick, it's like a 15-hour stream just to raid someone. That's wacky. Let's see, it was only able to raid Wolf once. That's true, that is true. Handflow schedule, it's always after mine. Let's see, Cole says, people I follow always have too many viewers, it's too scary to raid. Yeah, you could just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Doesn't matter. Unless it's Derma. Yeah, raiding Derma is a bit weird. It's not weird at all. It's just like they have so many viewers that your raid message is just gonna get lost. No one's even gonna notice, right? See, LoFam said, I saw your emotes way before I knew you. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably did. Anyway, I haven't drawn this pose at all. Paper Bag streams so long. I haven't seen his stream in a long time. Because it's always so late at night, and I'm never awake early enough to see a Paper Bag stream. Like, I don't know when his last stream was. I'm sure he streamed like yesterday. He probably is still streaming every day, but I haven't seen a single one of his streams in like a month or two. So I never raid if I have no active viewers. 1 or 2 viewers, that's where the emotional turmoil starts. And I have to think about where to go. Just raid, you could also just raid like a random person. Like ChocoJax does that sometimes. She'll just find someone who's playing the same game and just raid them. Also welcome Admiral Kobayashi. See, Paper Bag is built different. I watch him all the time, and I'm not sure if he streams really early or really late. I think he just streams really late. He is American, I think. Probably. Probably. Yeah, Denchi spamming us. Welcome, Art Sounds as well. I prefer raiding streamers below 60 viewers, but if no one's online, I'll raid into bigger people. Yeah, I used to like... I don't know. I feel like I don't raid big channels as much nowadays. Even if I haven't raided them recently, even if I know who they are and they know who I am. It's less common for that. Also, have a good night, Kurosami. Thank you for the raid. He streams almost every day. Yeah. It's wacky. What a guy. Just out here streaming for like 12 hours sometimes. Let's see, I watched Paper Bag this morning, saw some Alpha's emotes in chat. Yeah, there's some viewers of his channel that show up here pretty often. Why does Akari keep showing up? What is this? I still understand. If Denchi was here, I would ask him to explain. Why is Akari showing up? I purchased the DLC. Imagine streaming. Yeah, Handflow's not even streaming anymore. Not streaming today. He didn't stream a few days last week. Messed up. It's so sad. Yeah, it's so sad. Remember when Hamflo used to stream? Wasn't that cool? That was pretty cool. Alright, have a good night, Jade. Thank you for the raid as well. People out here listening, not listening, living in many different time zones. I feel like a lot of my viewers are European. Based on the time that I stream, this is like, you know, not prime time European time, but like not too late at night, you know? Missed the old Hamflo. Yeah, this guy. The Kirby Hamflo. The Cave Story Hamflo. The Team Fortress 2 Hamflo. Wait, wasn't he gonna play Smash Bros today? And I miss out on Smash Bros Tuesday? Can't believe this. He was so excited too. It was like, oh, wait a second. Tomorrow's Tuesday. You know what that means? Smashing Bros. And now what? It's not even there anymore. How will people smash the bros now? Impossible. These are some like hard poses to draw. This is like not many characters would be in this pose. Just like the head is here, you're doing this. He doesn't even smash the bros. Maybe if you're in a musical. If you're a gymnast, you're out here in the gym. I don't know. This one's hard. Okay. Anyone out here drawing right now? Is it just me? Are you just watching someone draw? You're not even drawing yourself. Okay, next one. I'm gonna put this over here. Don't call me out. Don't worry about it. I think a lot of people, they watch art streams. They're not even drawing. I've done that. Could be doing it right now. You could be drawing right now. You don't have to. The heads are hard. They are though. Skulls? You guys ever seen a skull? They are pretty hard. Like in a literal sense. They have to be. Because they're there to protect your brain. That's what they're meant to do. But anyway, the one within the skull. Is there, can you show us a skull? Yeah, go on Google, google.com. Go to image search, and then type in the word skull. It'll be there. It'll be there. Wait, now did you just change your name color? Why would you do that? I'm so used to your name being orange. Why would you change it? It's not orange, but like a brownish color. See, I haven't spent significant time on visual art in many years. I like to practice guitar while watching art streams though. That's cool. Yeah, practice makes perfect. That's what people say. Oh, there's the fireworks. You guys hear the fireworks? People are finally shooting off fireworks in the neighborhood. I don't know if you heard that. Maybe the noise cancellation canceled it out. Let's see. If nature is so smart, it should have made the brain as hard as a rock. No, I don't think that's how it works. Oh, look, there's a skeleton inside. Yeah, what Hamflo said. The skeleton is all around us. Wow, that's a lot of text. Found out you can choose the hex value of your name color, so I was experimenting with it. I think that is it's a Twitch, Twitch Turbo? Not Twitch Turbo. It's a feature you need to pay money for. Maybe it was like Amazon Prime. It's a different feature. Let's see, I organized my Discord servers today, put them into folders. You guys using folders on Discord? There's so many. So many things. I'm not even on enough servers. It's a random group of VTuber servers that ended up being a cluster of streamers I got to know through Wolfie raids, recommendations, and recommendations of the raidees. The raidee got them. Somehow ended up being a graph cluster because of chatter overlap. It's pretty rare for me to actually join a Discord server. And also to be active in one. I'm rarely ever active on Discord. I do read sometimes. Having Prime. Got too many servers. Really? You guys are on this many servers? How many servers am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm on 19 servers, but I only pay attention to 2 of them. Like 3 of them. I immediately mute a server as soon as I join it. It reads what you post. Wait, what? Continue posting on Wolfie Cord. I do read. It's very inactive, so I can actually read every message. You have 2,000 notifications from all the VTuber servers. I don't have time to check. You should mute them. As soon as I join a server, I mute it. Because I don't care enough about what's happening on the server. It's just too much information. And sometimes like they do like at everyone for stuff, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm not here to see your at everyone messages, okay? You should make a role so people can opt into this stuff. Right, you don't have to at everyone. See, I didn't know you could have servers on Discord. What do you mean? Isn't that the whole like point of Discord? Unless you meant you were only using it for like one-on-one chats and group chats. Fireworks, they're going off. Oh god. Sir L folders. That makes more sense. Also, welcome Marshall. I was like, how do you use Discord without knowing that there are servers? Oh, so sorry. Yes, it is July 4th. There are fireworks. They're being fired right now. Fireworks? I sure hope it does. Am I right, guys? Get it? It's like, it's July 4th. Yeah, you guys ever seen that video of like this one fireworks show where they had like an error, and like instead of shooting off the fireworks one at a time, they exploded all of the fireworks at once, and it was just like a huge deafening explosion. Yeah, that's one case where it didn't work. That must be like some it must be so scary. Like imagine being like a dog, right? You don't really understand. Every year there's like these loud noises. You don't know where they come from. And like one year all of the fireworks go off. It must be so scary. Let's see, if I actually want to follow someone, I leave the pings enabled since I will not join YouTube streams otherwise. You're on Discord for YouTube streamers? I don't really even watch YouTube streamers anymore. Sounds like you've got a 32-bit dog with a cold. What? Roof. Bark bark. Yo, bark bark. Is that a Choco Jacks reference? Bark bark. Das Pog. Okay, next pose. We've been spending too much time on this. We have a guy out here. You ever see the video where a nuke of a firework goes off? It sets off everyone's car alarms? I don't think I've seen that one. But I can imagine it. Just like Left 4 Dead. You guys know in Left 4 Dead, the level where you're like, there's a bunch of cars. It's like, don't step on the cars, it'll set off the alarms. And then you step on the cars and you're like, I thought I told you not to do this. And then all the zombies start chasing you. That's it. It's literally like that. Literally the same. Do I want to click this video? It's gonna be loud, huh? You probably can't hear it. 16 seconds? Okay, I'll watch it. Whoa, that's a huge explosion. It's so dangerous. That's messed up. Explosions, fireworks. So loud. Hackers are triangulating my location based on stream delay versus live fireworks. Yeah, I was also thinking of that. Yeah, like what if someone's out there determining where I live based on the frequency of fireworks in the background? It could be real. Based on this delay, we know. We're on the fireworks tracking website, triangulating. I live in New York City. Yeah, but like, you could isolate it to like a few parts. Could also use like the other information that's already been revealed. My zip code. every time Google doxes my zip code. But AI will be able to do it in a few years. Doesn't even seem like that hard of an equation. Yeah, triangulation. They ever try angulating? You guys ever even try doing that? What, the zip code? Yeah, the zip code though. It's like when you search something on Google, it always shows like your zip code, even if you disable location. They try to predict your location based on like your IP address or whatever. Like it'll have the prompt on the top left, like, do you want to give Google access to your location? And you choose no, but then they still know your zip code anyway because they know your IP address. And then it's just like, oh shoot, I was streaming. I'm streaming. Google should have like a streamer mode, where like, if you turn that on, it should not have any sort of like personally identifiable information on there. It happens even if you're in like incognito mode, which is kind of messed up. Use a VPN. Yeah, but I'm streaming. That's gonna make the stream delay worse. Probably. So we occasionally talk about the New York City subway here. So my cousin's husband is from New York. Apparently gained such a huge disdain for subways, he would avoid riding them here as well. They're not bad. I think they're fine. They're not as good as the ones in like Japan, obviously. But I think they're still better than most subways in America. Most public transport. So I was peeping some of our monitoring software. We have access to the geo coordinates. Exactly, right? You already know exactly where I am. Someone's gonna ring on the doorbell right now. They'll be like, hey, is this Wolfie Wolfington? Who lives at this address in this zip code? And I'll be like, what the? What the? How did you know? Can't believe you knew. Also welcome, Chaos Ryan. You're already streaming at 720p, so it wouldn't be that big of a difference. The delay. No, it's about latency, not bandwidth. They're two different things, guys. It goes through the VPN. And then it goes to Twitch. Let's see, New York City subways in the 80s and 90s. LA and SF subway. Felt dirty just standing. The BART. You guys know the San Francisco subway system? The BART? They have VTubers now? Or they have like anime mascots? That's a thing. It's real. See, I worked at a subway station once. It was so slow I believed it was defunct at the time. Closed at night, I just worked there with one other guy. Subways in the US are not very well maintained. It's too bad, because like, you know, subways are useful. They're good. Anyway, this gesture drawing is not good. BART is technically part of the cluster of the servers. Let's see, has that ever happened? Which one? What's the context here? I don't even know. Also, welcome Hemp. Their first stream on Twitch had Yuno. Yeah, there's things. They're involved in the BART community. Now if I use the BART, I can see VTubers and naked people. Probably on like the ads. Probably see some anime mascots. Didn't they also go to Offkai Expo? Didn't they have like a panel or something? I think that's a thing that happened. Anime Expo still happening as we speak. Still a thing that's going on. Okay, hold on. This pose. This pose looks so wacky. Okay, there's not enough space for this. Person right there. Pretty sure Yuno was part of that booth. It's not surprising. What happened to Anime XA through An Expo? I see. What about Anime A through the letter before X? Oh. What's the letter before X? Y? What about Anime Y? A through Y? Wait, no, Y is after. Oh, shoot. This guy doesn't know his alphabet. What's the letter before? What's the letter before X? W. Yeah, W. What about Anime W? A through W. Oh. Am I right, guys? W. Yeah, more like L. What about Anime L, huh? L, like from Death Note? You guys know Death Note? There's a guy named L. If it was me, I would have been W. I wouldn't have been L. I think I would have been built different. To sing the song every time. Yeah, right? Exactly. Can't believe anyone would he spelled the word. You see, Cole, he said the word wrong. Can't believe anyone would every mistake the order. Can you believe this, guys? Can't believe it. Can't believe this. The Chaos Ryan said, I wanted to go to Anime Expo. There was a car chase near Little Tokyo. Good thing I didn't purchase the ticket. Oh yeah, wasn't there also like the hotel the hotel staff was doing like a boycott or something? Some sort of like workers' strike for like fair wages or something. It's not real what W was taken in Death Note. I don't even know Death Note. What's even the deal with Death Note? Did I say Death Note? Death Note? Wait a second. Death Note. What the? Okay, next one. We're almost done here. What the frick is this pose? It's like a spider. Like her leg is like back here. It's going up and over, and then this one is going like back there. What the heck is this? This is an unnatural pose. I'm not gonna draw this one. Because like people are not meant to be in this pose. It's a supernatural pose. Depth Note. Yeah, Depth Note. Isn't that the submarine? Is it too soon? Sorry. Isn't that Iron Lung? Depth Note? And there was a note in the Iron Lung. Depth. Depth perception. Okay, got this thing, got these going this way. This thing over there. Wanted to go there, then when it's too soon. Well, you know, I don't know. Is it too soon though? Because I feel like people have been making fun of the submarine thing even like right after it happened. I've heard some VTubers got robbed in anime conventions. Heard it from False ID. I did see that some people's Artist Alley booths got destroyed. I don't know what happened there. Vandalism. Saw some posts about it on Twitter. Debt Note. The never-ending struggle to pay back your fees. Depth. That's what happened at AX. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people, a lot of things happening at AX. Theft and drugged ice cream? What the? That's a thing over there? For free? That's messed up. What are they doing in Germany? Dokumi? Explain yourself. Debt Note. I'm so thankful I don't have student debt. That's cool, right? It's cool to not have student debt. Unfortunately, most people are not in this situation. Someone threatening someone else with a knife? That sounds like a thing that happens in America pretty often. I mean, I know you're not talking about America, but it is a thing that I would not be surprised if that happened at AX as well. Also, welcome Bunzel. Overnight vandalism, weird. I assumed it'd be someone getting pissed and dumping their drink on the merch before trying to evade security. I don't actually know what happened at AX. I haven't been keeping up because Twitter is messed up. Twitter is freaking messed up now. No one can even view tweets. Except me. I can apparently view tweets while no one else can. Because I don't use Twitter enough to hit the rate limits. A lot of people are affected. I think they also broke TweetDeck. And any TweetDeck users? People have been upset about that. Would I attend Offkai? Probably not. I was invited, the first time they had Offkai Expo, I was invited as like a speaker. Not a speaker, but like a panelist or a booth person or whatever. But I didn't accept because I didn't feel like it. But I could have been there. And he was like, well, I know you don't really want to do interviews, but maybe you could just do like a VR fishing stream, like live, just talk to people. And I said, I don't know if I want to do that. So then I just didn't. But it is cool that it's a thing now, right? Back when I was first contacted about it, I was like, I don't know if this is like a legit convention. Like, what if this fails? What if no one shows up? But now it's like a real thing. People are going there. People are having good times. It's like an actual convention. People are excited to attend, you know? They got a bunch of VTubers interested in going. Be a weird panel, VR fishing live. It would just be like, it would have just been like me talking. People would have had questions like, hey Wolfie, I know you're the small Ame guy. What's your opinion on this? And I would have just been like, I don't know. I don't know, I'm literally just a guy. I'm just some guy. It looked like people were having good times and meeting up, getting to know people in real life. Yeah, seems cool. I just don't think I would, I don't really enjoy conventions in the same way I used to. Actually, I've never really enjoyed a convention, to be honest. I just think it's not for me. But it is cool that people are having fun. That something as specialized as a VTuber focused convention is getting interest. Even like without the big corporate VTubers attending. Wolfie panel would have been awesome. Would it though? Because it would have been exactly the same as this stream that you're watching. Maybe not this stream exactly, but a lot of my streams. Dokumi, the strongest mashup convention. Offkai is TwitchCon for VTubers. I guess, yeah, sort of. But also YouTubers, not just Twitch. A friend of mine got the book you were in for me in Japan. That's cool. You could also buy it in the US. If you find like a Kinokuniya, you could buy it. Get Wolfie's phone voice. No, it would have been the same though, because it would have been streaming from my setup. Unless they showed up in person. I know probably like some VTubers when they went to Offkai, they probably like did go in person. Not me though, I wouldn't travel. You think I would travel for that? No. It's too far. It's too far away. You could have taken a picture. That is also true. You could have had like a big TV screen. I could have been on there. You've been like, whoa, what the? Is that Wolfie? Is that the real Wolfie? When I asked if you would attend, I did mean in person. Oh, that's what you meant. No. I would not attend in person. Not even if it was in New York. Even if they had it in New York, I probably would not go. It's like they have anime convention in New York, and I don't go to those. No interest in that. What about Wolfie meet and greets? Probably not. That'd be so awkward. I've talked about this before, but like, I don't know what I would say. Either as like the person that people are meeting, or like as a person online waiting to meet a VTuber. Right? What really can you say, right? It's like, hello, hey, I'm like a fan. It's cool. I love your streams. And then I'll be like, thanks. I don't know what to say now. Thanks for enjoying my streams. Thank you. And then just like a bunch of seconds of silence. It's like, oh, how are you enjoying the convention? What's your favorite part of the convention? And they'll be like, I love the part when I met this other streamer. I love the part when I met this other streamer who isn't you. When I got to meet my Oshi. This person who is not you. Then you can say you got any topic. Yeah, what do you do? What are you doing? What have you been up to? That is actually a valid question at like a convention though. What would I say to Northern Lion? I would not say anything. I'd just be like, hey, that's him. That's cool. I mean, he does follow me on Twitter, so I guess I could just, if I wanted to say something to him, I could just say, I could just tweet at him and he would see it. He'd be guaranteed to see it because he follows me for some reason. Take the opportunity to tell everyone to play Picross. I would just say numbers. Just be out there saying numbers. Just give him a little hug. That's I don't know. That's too much. COVID being a thing, you know, I don't want to do that. Not even a handshake. I wouldn't even handshake him. 7? What? What's about 7? Picross, yeah, just say +2. Just say a Joel. I think you'll see any Joel cosplayers at the next TwitchCon. Just a guy wearing like a fish suit just spinning around. Be like, yo, look, it's Joel. No, I know that emote. That's Joel. That's the real Joel. Last of Us 2 wasn't well received. What? What are you talking about? What are you even saying? Oh, you different Joel? No, the fish. The spinning fish. The better Twitch TV emote of a fish is spinning. Yeah, the Joel that matters. You're thinking of a different Joel. No one cares about that Joel. What's the Joel lore? I don't even know. No one even knows. Especially not me. Okay, this is hard to draw. Got some legs going this way. Here. Other leg right here. Okay, let's do like one more. Joel's pretty good. Got a lot of different Joel variations. Joeler, Joelist. They had like a rainbow Joel for like Pride Month or something. Got Joel for every occasion. It's cool. It's cool times. Joel and the Joelver. It's Jover. Guys, it's Jover. I don't even know where that meme came from. When did people even start saying it's Jover? What does it even truly mean to be Jover? And how is it different from just being over? Is it being over when you're Joe? When, yeah, that feel when it's Jover. Can't believe it's Jover, guys. It's Grover. What about Grover, huh? The Sesame Street character known as Grover. What if Sesame Street capitalized on the Jover meme? They said it's Grover. They could do that. Is Joelver? It's funnier. You have to be president of the United States to be Jover? What the? Is Snover when snowing hard outside your house and you can't leave the door? Snover. So Rover. The dog known as a Rover. It's Rover. Or the Animal Crossing cat known as Rover. You guys think it was weird that Rover from Animal Crossing was a cat? Because I feel like before that game, I'd always associated Rover as a dog's name. But like Animal Crossing had Rover and it's like a blue cat. And I guess like it made sense because like, you know, Rover, it's like kind of like roaming around. And Rover was a cat that moved around a lot. He would take that train a lot. Out here roving. They had to know. Yeah, they were like, what the? This guy's a cat. It's not a dog. What's the dog doing? What even was the dog doing? I don't even know. There's no way of knowing. Okay, well this is the last last gesture drawing of today, and then I'll start drawing some other stuff. Have you seen the funny fish memes? The fish with the triangle mouth? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what this is. Rover took the A train like Duke Ellington. Now that's a callback. This is it's about jazz standards. Remember when we were talking about jazz standards? I remember. I was there. I asked questions. All right. This is now done. Alright, well, I feel like not as productive as it was last week. It's like a fish with a funny face that went viral. You're gonna have to link it. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this. Never even seen this thing. What's even the deal with this? Okay. Gonna make a new document. Gonna start drawing other things now. You have probably seen the fish. Go link it in chat so that I know what you're talking about. Alright, so now we're gonna draw a bunch of stuff. Don't even know what a fish is. Imagine knowing fish. Fishing. Imagine fishing though. It's so weird. Know your meaning. I have not seen this fish. I don't know what this fish is. Memes are too fresh for me. Handflow's never seen it. I've never seen it. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate right now. You guys are too advanced with the memes, guys. Okay. As a New Yorker, what do you associate with A Train? Because I only know the song. It is a it's a train. It's got that letter A with it's got the letter A on it. It's on the blue line of trains. Here's some New York lore, okay? There's an A train. There's a C train. There's an E train. These are all blue. Also, thank you, thank you, Pasta, for the raid. Got you out. Past saves. Yeah, I'm gonna try and guess what you were playing. Weren't you playing? Hold on, I'm gonna guess before I shout you out. I'm gonna try to guess. Okay. I think I tuned into your. You were playing Deus Ex, right? I saw the title of your stream was like, "Do you have a snack something?" Oh no, you weren't. Okay, you're playing. Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Were you at some point playing Deus Ex though? Because I think that's when I saw the title of your stream. Welcome Lua Hops. Welcome Pasta. Hope you had a good stream. It's one of those things where like the streamer uses the retro category, and there's no way for me to tell what they're really playing, so I have to like guess. Anyway, we're just doing some art today. I'm just talking about trains. So any New Yorkers in chat, you guys understand this? Blue trains. The game broke. GTA was also broken. That's bad. Well, hopefully you still had a good time. Hopefully it was still enjoyable even though the game didn't work. Art has been going well. We just finished drawing a bunch of gesture drawings and now I'm just gonna start drawing other stuff. Super fun time. That's good. Good to hear. Hope you're having a good July 4th, whether or not you were in the US. We don't know. You know, we could have people out here that are not in the US. You could still enjoy July 4th, just not in the same way. You could have fireworks even though you're not in the US. You might hear fireworks in the background because people in the neighborhood, they're going wild. They're setting off fireworks. Okay, so I think what I'll do, I'm gonna draw a picture for the collab I have this weekend. Choco Jacks. Draw a thumbnail. It's gonna be me. I'll be on this side, playing some sort of Clubhouse 51's game out here. Which one? I don't even know. Also, welcome Good Cat Gaming. Non-Americans, check out the Kentucky All-State Choir singing the national anthem. Is it good content? What am I drawing? I'm just drawing things. Yeah, Choco Jack's cool. I'm doing a collab this weekend. I was thinking of Wolfie playing chess in the other side of the table. Choco J Dog is just sitting there. I was also like, typically when I was also thinking of chess for some reason. Here, it'll be this. It's right there is me. Hey guys, it's me, Wolfie Wolfington. I'm out here. Took this one. We did talk about chess. When you think of like classic games, right? Classic games that you would see in like a board game compilation, chess has got to be up there. It's like one of the games of all time. One of the 51 games of all time. Clubhouse 51. They also have Mahjong in that game. Could be playing Mahjong. It's like Clubhouse Games 51 is like, it's like one of the games that I only ever see people play for collabs. No one even plays it by themselves anymore. I'm pretty sure like the online lobbies for that game are probably dead. Probably can't really find anyone playing it. Wanted to learn Mahjong with 51 games, ended up being taught through Twitch chat. Play Mahjong Soul. You put euchre. What is that? I don't even know what that is. But yeah, that's how Northernlion learned Mahjong. He got Clubhouse Games 51, and then he was just like, "Oh, look at this funny game, Mahjong, haha." And then he started playing it, and then he was like, "This is actually pretty fun." Then he played Mahjong Soul. Classic 2v2 card game. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Euchre? What's the origin of the name? What does it mean? Okay, here we got me. This is me, guys. Gotta be sitting. I don't know how to draw. Guys, you guys know how to draw, guys? Anyone out here drawing? Played it in Boy Scouts. I don't know what it means. I do feel like a lot of the names of a lot of things, never really think about it. Like, why is it called chess, huh? Why is it called checkers? I don't know. There's no way to know. There's no way of knowing. Why is it called Connect 4, huh? There's no way. No one ever knows why it's called Connect 4. Some you might think it's because you connect 4 things in a row. But like, what if it's not? What is the 4? Why 4, huh? Why not connect 5? Why not connect 3? What's the why specifically 4? You know your community will look this up. Euchre? Anyone out here looking up Euchre? Alright, so here we're gonna have a I don't know, like a chessboard. I guess we can be playing chess. What are some other okay, let's do Connect 4. Because we're definitely gonna play Connect 4. There's no way. This is like one of the classics of this game. Has to be Connect 4. Gotta have it. So world ready for Connect 5. I'm gonna Connect 6. Connect 7. Connect 4 is a solved game. It is, but also like most humans are not able to solve the optimal strategy without help of a computer. Is it collab at my or CJ's stream time? It's at my stream time. 5 p.m. Eastern time. I think we're both going to be streaming our own perspectives. Well, at least I'm going to be streaming mine, so tune into whichever stream you want. You could be at both streams. You could have both chats open. You could see my perspective. You could see like the cards that I have. You'd be like, whoa, what the? It's wild. Okay, we're gonna put a Connect 4 board in here. You know what? Let's put it right here. Let's put it really far away from either of us. How does a Connect 4 board look? I don't know. It's probably got more circles than this. Just raw brain power. Imagine thinking for Connect 4. Could not be me. Imagine applying critical thinking to a board game. Bored. I'd be so bored. Why do they call them board games, huh? Okay, how does the Connect thing look like? It's like this, right? It's like here, you got like this thing. Alright, now we're gonna draw Choco J sit. Choco J sit. Also welcome Wishy Wishy. Okay, because bored. Because board games. Alright, there's Choco J sit. What do I draw? I'm gonna click on the icon to expand the size. I'm just gonna use my own art as reference. Try to find the last time I drew Choco Jacks and then just use that as reference. Because that's what you do. Once you've drawn enough, you have your own art as reference. Never really enjoyed board games. There have been some that are fun, but also, like, I don't know. Some of them are really complicated. Take some time to set up to learn. And I don't feel like spending the time. Okay, I pulled up the reference. ChocoJax is here. I think one problem I have is like getting characters to be the same size relatively. I always draw them like at different sizes. Okay, you have this thing, you got this thing right there, you got these. Basically the same. Okay, then you got the dog ear, even though she says she's not a dog. She has a dog ear. What's the deal, huh? What's even up with this? According to Wikipedia, cheese derives from... Sorry, chas derives from the Persian Shah, which means king. Shah, isn't that what they say in Bug Souls? Isn't that what Hornet says in Hollow Knight when she charges at you? Shah! Wait, she says Shah. Shah, isn't that the hashing algorithm available in many variants, such as SHA 1, SHA 256, SHA 512? Cheese derives from milk. Yeah, she does say SHA, right? I know. I played that game. Okay, we're gonna move this over a little bit. This one right there. This one over here. Something about this looks off. I think it's the width. SHA 1 insecure. I didn't say to use it. I just said that is one example. That is one example of a SHA-related hashing algorithm. Just stating that it exists does not imply that I'm endorsing its use in modern cryptography. I think you misunderstood. Okay, we got the star, right? She's got a star over here. No, you know what? We're gonna exclude it. We're just gonna put a circle. Or just leave it off. Wait, wasn't it a heart? Isn't there a heart here? Whatever, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's okay to SHA 1 in chess. There's plenty of collision. SHA 1. SHA 0. Okay, here we go. There's ChocoJax. ChocoJ sit. Right there. Good times. Good times playing Connect 4. Just sitting here. Thank you. Thank you. With the outfit, get this thing. I feel like I drew these two at like different proportions. Don't they look differently sized? What's going on here? Maybe like the angle of this thing? I'm very bad at getting characters to be consistent. Something random came to mind. Am I aware of the person Melonpan? They're at Dokumi and I could verify they exist. Is that the weird guy? I know that's a very general term, but I'm pretty sure that's probably valid enough that you know that you know that I know. Okay, yes. Yeah, that's the weird guy. I know of him. Why does the bigger one not simply eat the smaller one? I don't know. It's complex, okay? Society. The rules of society. Also, welcome Tag Barrel. How's the undiluted, unfiltered, concentrated freedom tasting? It's the same as it's always been. The same as every day, except with more fireworks. You guys see the tweet from the National like fire, what is it, Fire Safety Commission or whatever? It's just like, guys, please don't set off fireworks. I know that's the thing you do on July 4th, but like forest fires are a huge issue. Please consider doing some other things. And then, you know, today they're just like, what did we tell you? Many forest fires, July 4th. They're happening as we speak. Yeah, the Washington State Department. Man, all those all those forest fires. Just because people want to set off fireworks. Americans so free that celebrating freedom doesn't even register. Yeah, we're always free. Always free. Constantly out here. Freedom. I think if it was me, I would not... I'd be celebrating free smart. Not free dumb. Why would you want to be dumb, huh? For free? No. Free smart. That's the new thing. I feel like as a society, that's what we should celebrate. Smoke from the fires and is drifting. Forecast says a lot more smoke Wednesday and Thursday. This is like in addition to the Canada wildfires that are still going on, right? That's still happening, right? That's still a thing. Also, welcome Lovekey. Sounds like Richard Stallman calling copyright copyleft. Yeah, but copyleft is like an actual thing. It's like a real thing. Totally real thing. Also, welcome Hypergoo. Underground implosions. What? Oh, I see. The opposite of freedom. Free smart. Free smart. Freedom. Well, there's Choco Jax. Choco J sit. I don't know. The proportions still look off to me. What about Copy Bar? It'll be ongoing until snow starts falling. Isn't it always snowing in Canada though? Somewhere. What about the rain? Is the rain not strong enough to put out the fires? Definitely not. Yeah, copyleft. Totally a real thing. Also, this hand is really small. Okay, got this thing right there. Okay, there you go. Heart Sounds wishes he was in Canada right now. No, you missed out on Canada Day. Canada Day. On Saturday. You should have been there. You should have been in Canada. Oh, here, wait, doesn't she have a tail? Choco. It's a dog. Despite being a dog. Sorry, despite not being a dog, she has like a tail, right? You expect me to believe she's not a dog? What do you do on Canada Day? What do people in Canada on Canada Day, do they do the same things we do on July 4th? They like barbecue? What am I drawing? This is me and my Choco Jacks collab this Saturday. We're playing Clubhouse Games 51. They have ears and a tail. Dog ears. Okay, well, there it is. Is this the same size? Okay, okay, yes, they are about the same size, but for some reason, why does it look like Choco Jacks is larger? Is it just like the angle? Is this the same? No, she looks wider. Haven't even played the first 50. There are some that you can't play in 2-player mode, I think. The board, the optical illusion. Oh yeah, that is true. The board is angled in such a way. Whoops. Perspective. The board is in point. That is true. That is true. Man. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do this here. And put some text on the screen. Clubhouse Games. Oops. Clubhouse. What is the official title? It's like 51 Clubhouse Games. Clubhouse Games. 51. It's like Clubhouse Games 51 Classics or whatever. She's whiter because she's not colored in. Oh, you misinterpret. I said a wider. Collab. So 2023 07 08 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, why am I writing everything in all caps? You guys ever have that thing? You're writing stuff and it's in all caps. Wolfie. We got Choco Jacks. Clubhouse Games. Clubhouse Games. Objectively confirms the same size and still doesn't believe it. It's the angle. It's the positioning. Who's Wolfie? I only know Wolfes. I'm gonna put twitch.tv/Wolfes. You have to put the channels on there. Twitch.tv/Choco Jacks. Nice. Who is streaming? Both. We are both streaming. You will have both perspectives will be available. You can tune in to both. You can tune into one. You can tune into none of them. You don't even have to watch. You can just imagine it. You can just pretend like you watched. Just show up like on Monday and be like, yo, love the collab. I didn't watch it, but I love that it happened. And then you'll be like, wow, that was a cool collab, guys. Set up squads. I don't know if everyone has access to squad streaming. Oh, but she's partner though. Okay. If she's a partner, I think partners at least have access to squad streaming. It was awesome. It's cool when I connected to 5. Is it a thing sometimes in like Connect 4? Where if you connect 5, it doesn't count? Right, some places it's strictly Connect 4. If you connect more than 4, it's invalid. You can use guest star. I don't know anyone who uses that. I don't even know how to use it. Doesn't that require like setting up a webcam or whatever? We're gonna use VTube Studio's built-in collab tool. None of this Twitch integrated stuff. Only the stuff that Denchi built. Denchi's out here saving all of us. Okay, I'm gonna color this. Gonna be fast on the coloring here. Have to use the flat brush. Gonna set this to alpha lock. Set it to multiply. Choose a color. I don't know what color. What about this? What about this color? No, a darker color. This color. No, reddish. Yeah, this color right here. Then you do the coloring. You color the rest of it. Okay, you got the choose a skin tone. Right there. Choose a different skin tone. Okay, that's too dark. Is that? I don't know. Here, okay, that's probably good. That one. You have to start erasing at some point. Turns into a pickle. Is that Pickle Rick? Whitewash. Oh, it looks much darker on my iPad. Once I export this as an image, for some reason the colors here are very... Okay, you can't even see it. I have colored this in, but on my screen this is showing up as a white. On my iPad though, it is a skin tone. I swear, guys. It's the display. It's the display. It's real. It's real. I'm not making this up. You seeing it? Here, look at the hex code, okay, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the hex code. Okay, look at that hexadecimal. Right, look, it shows up as white. Whoops. It shows up as white. But you look at this. You look at this and you're like, that's not white. And then you look at this hex code right here. FOC5. That looks nothing like this, guys. Actually, let me pull up a web view. I'm gonna prove to you guys. The color calibration is fricked up. Yeah, if you look at the hex code, okay, $, not $, hashtag FEE0C5. Okay, look at this. Look at this color picker, guys. Here, okay. I'll put up the web view. Put this up on screen. Look at that. There should be a show about witches and tech wizards called Hexcode. Wait. This doesn't look that different. Why does it look so much darker on my iPad? What the heck? It's not correct at all. Actually, no, but it does look different though, right? This thing on screen, it's much brighter than this. Right? But it does look much darker on my iPad. Why is that? I don't know. I think it's the whatchamacallit? The screencasting software. The color is incorrect. Yeah, see? I told you. Told you guys. You have to believe. Okay, also look at the other color though. This color, you can't even, it just looks like white. Well, I don't know. You'll see it after after I exported the image. Color picker has more red. Yeah, look at this color. Kind of messed up. All right, now you make a new layer. You choose the colors, the red. Okay, see, but like the red looks like it shows up. The red looks similar to what I'm seeing on my iPad. For some reason, like this doesn't look the same. There's no way to know why that is. It's kind of messy. It's so messy. Should lower the opacity. Opacity? What happened to A through N? Opacity. Am I right, guys? Haha. So true. It's a lot of red. It is, but that's what you have to deal with sometimes. Handflow is literally just typing it. Opacity. What about opacity A through D? Or T, I guess T. It could be opacity, opacity, A through S. There's many ways you can go. Several possibilities here. Can't believe this joke keeps getting funnier. Does it though? Does it get any funnier than that? A through... What about A through D? Okay, well here's this. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave this uncolored. Because I don't like how these colors look. It doesn't look good. I think I've forgotten how to color. Forgot how to choose like colors that work. You guys ever do that? You guys ever just forget how to color things? Maybe leave the hair color. Oh, you know what else you could do? Actually, some people do this, and I think it's cool. You could color like part of... What the frick? Hidden layer? No. What you could do, just color like parts of it. You could just hint at the color. You just do this. It's a red. This is advanced strats here. You could just do this. Yeah, look at that. And just color things and then throw a color over it as an overlay. Oh yeah, it might be because the background is white. That could be it. Never seen that. It's cool. Some people, they do it with like watercolors. That's a thing you could do. You could do this. Wow, watercolor. Well, yeah, what are those? What are those? What or even? Okay, we're gonna delete this. Watercolors. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna leave this uncolored. I don't need I don't need the colors. This is too little for that effect. The watercolors. Yeah, what if I did what if I used a different brush? Spray paint. Painting. Fresco? What is fresco? It's fresco. That's nothing. That doesn't even... Oh, I was on the wrong layer. Here, what if I do this? Wow, that looks bad. It looks awful. Who would use this brush? What the heck is that? Gouache? No. Oil paint? Wow. Advanced. Look at how advanced. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for my style. You can use the brush for the background. Do a stream where I do my best with terrible brushes. I'm sure like all brushes are usable. They're probably fine. I just don't know how to use them well. Hold on, maybe the issue is the lack of a background. What if we choose, holy frick, that's bright. What if we use this color? A bluish color? I think the trick might be to follow the outline. You mean to color within the lines? Maybe. That's what I'll do. I'll use the red. The red right there. That's too bright. I definitely used to know how to color like decently. Actually, this doesn't look that bad. I think I like changed my brush settings at some point. It kind of messed everything up. A stream where you can only draw the outlines with brushes and fill them in with the pencil. That sounds very tedious. I don't think I want to do that. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it as a white background. I did this like when I drew art for my Chana collab a long time ago. I did the same thing. I wanted to color it, and then I was just like, I don't like how this looks. So then I just gave up. That's the spirit. Just give up. Move it along the hairline. What, you mean like this? No. What if I just do this? What if I put one dot to indicate that's what the color is? I'm just gonna do that. You know, whatever. That looks fine. Does it though? It doesn't look fine. It doesn't look fine. I'm just gonna leave it as I'm just gonna leave it with the white background. The open hair in the bottom creates too much empty space. Now, you know, it's fine. Just gonna leave it. Just gonna have it be the line art. That's how you get in those modern art museums. Yeah, you're gonna go to the Museum of Modern Art. This is gonna be there. Advertising the collab. This is good. It's good, but it could be better, right? Like, this is fine, but it could, what the frick? I maximize the size of the brush. Here, we'll do modern art. I'll do this. Do this. I want to do this. I could do this. I could do this. Yeah, what if I just do like a check mark? It's like I'm gonna be there. Circle the check mark. I'm there. Got one of these. The @ symbol. How did I don't even know. I used to know how to like color pretty okay. And I just forgot. I just don't know how to do it anymore. Does that ever happen? Startpage.com. Proxy image. What is that? Sans Undertale. Faded color. Which faded color? This one? Nah, whatever. I'll figure it out. Well, anyway, it's about time to end the stream. So, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go check out what day today is. The thing was broken yesterday, but I figured it out. GitHub Actions didn't run for some reason, but it's working now. Alright, let's see. What day is today? Just a bunch of different days. Independence Day, Alice in Wonderland Day, Independence from Meat Day, Invisible Day, Indivisible and Invisible Day, Caesar Salad Day, Karl Day, Karl Marx, Sophie Day, Sidewalk Egg Frying Day. Let's do that one. Sidewalk Egg Frying. Oh god, it's so loud. The explosions outside. Sidewalk Egg Frying Day raid. Okay. Find someone to raid. Someone, but who? A lot of people are streaming. A lot of people out here streaming. It's very Cole. Cole was streaming. Cole was here. / raid Cole. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back to... Holy frick, there's a lot of people here. 55 people. Thanks for sticking around from the raid. I'll be back tomorrow with some VR fishing. And then Thursdays, Dark Souls 2. Friday, we got Miku Picross. Saturday, we got the collab, Chocojack's collab. That's it. That's the rest of the week. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Good old July 4th. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yep. Just gonna sit here. Just gonna wait for that countdown to go. I'm just here. Just out here. Sitting here. Waiting. 10 seconds. I'm gonna stop talking now. Goodbye.